like and subscribe along. We're doing something very different today to usual, I suppose. Dad's been this morning, dug a hole, and we're setting a bit of a posting, a sleeving, and we're going to be doing something very festive, so watch out for this. This is a sleeve we're using. I'm going to get it level and get it concrete. So that is sleeve in, postcrete in nicely. I'll let that set tonight, and then we're going to come back in the morning with what's coming in it and yeah, lift it up. Might get Ellie to come and give us an hand so she can film it while we do it. It's a big old thing, so you'll see it in the morning. We are back this Sunday morning, and can you guess where it is? We're getting very festive. That is one big Christmas tree. That's tree up. I'm just going to put some wedges in bottom so it's solid. And let's see how wide it goes.
Have you got it that side then?
They cut it.
I know, but have we a lot that side?
Yeah, they do a lot like that.
And do they sell some of them or not?
Yeah. That is a big Christmas tree with the help of monitors put it up. Monday we are back. This morning we've been out doing some marking out, so Dad just give the sprayer on the quad a bit of a wash out, and then the sprayer's out. We're just going to have a look at the hydraulics on it and see if we can get pipes sorted so it falls out. What we're doing first is putting those hydraulic fittings back on here that we've loosened them all off, and then if you look here halfway down these pipes there's been extensions put on them for some reason, so we're going to split them all here, put the fittings on here and join them up to there so there's not loads of slack like that, and then we're going to have to tee two of the pipes together to get it to forward. Just been down to Mendo's and had these made up for putting the pipes into, so that'll mean that both fold sections go into one spool, so we'll get finding now which pipe goes where, and then we can put them all together and hopefully fold it out. So Dad's just taking the ends off there to get the doughty washers out of them. We've just followed the pipes from the back to find which is which, got them colour coded so we know what's what, and then we need to get them joined into these and then plugged in and test and see what works. We know purple is the tilt of the boom, and then green is the first fold and red's the second, but we're just not sure which is plus and which is minus. Rusty's hiding. So you can see here now what we've done is we've got us up and down, we've got us boom tilt on that one and the far one, and these bottom ones are the folding, so all the fold are going on one spool, and hopefully we've got these ones the right way around. We're going to have a look now. I might have to just change them around because you can't see how far the pipes go back which is which, so we'll give it a test now and hopefully we'll get it right first time. So this is going to be it, moment of truth, all the work we've done so far. Is it going to work? Will it fold out? And then if we've got the folding right and the up and down right, that's when we can really get into the electrics then and test everything, make sure all that's working right. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it don't fold out into the point. This is quite big, and yeah, we'll see what happens here. Oh, up and down works. That's going up. Yeah, we don't want to smash the door. That's nice. Oh, it's swinging. It's swinging. At least it's going. That's because it's not had anything on it and we've undone pipes and let the oil out, so it's just there's no pressure in the rams. So as he does it the third spool now, it should, in theory, that's tilt, that's working. That's your tilt. Now this one should hold it out. That's working. Still working. He's only feathering it, so it's prioritising one side over the other because it's going downhill, that one. That's it, a bit more pressure in it. It's away now. almost out. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, and we've got them wrong way around. At that point it should have done the second section, so what we're going to have to do is the pipes with the red tie wraps on, and I'll swap them around, and then that'll put pressure into the second ram and fold that out at the same time as the first one. So we'll do that now, just to take pressure off the pipes to get under there and do it. So what I'm going to have to do now is split these fittings, which could lead to a lot of oil coming out here and boom unfolding. One tight. Yeah, because it can do it under its own weight. There's some blue roll in there. So we're just going to test it, but it won't start again. So we're going to have to jump it off. We'll whistle them over off the power. Dad's got no patience and he hasn't waited for me to come and film it unfolding. It is on its way now though, now that right way around. You're gonna have to keep pumping it, else it'll tip over. You're gonna have to keep pumping it, else all weight it'll be at that end. That is all folded out. It works. There's some good news. Just had a good look around boom, make sure everything's good on it, and it looks pretty good to us. We're just going to have to wait until we can spray with it, and then we're going to have to measure the nozzle spacings all the way along it and just make sure they're all pointing down and sort out how straight it is and everything. But that needs the electric sorting first. So Dad's going to fold it up now. Just wants tilting a bit. Just wants tilting a bit. Other way. You should be able to see that box bit at there. You need that level with your mast. You need that shiny bit level with top at mast there. If that is. See what happens here. It's going and it's all coming together like we hoped. That's how it should do it, which it didn't do the first time. Oh my god, that's fast. Whoa. That will be because they're aluminium booms and they're really lightweight. We might have to put some rubber stops on there or something like that. That's gone in. Quite funny seeing me gone for duck there. And that is folded in. Drop it down onto catches then that it drops into. It's not got enough weight in it to drop it down. I think it all needs greasing up. It is slowly going. Oh, I've put my weight on it and it's starting to come down now. I think it just needs all greasing up so it goes easier. It's going now, it's just about touching the stairs. Just wants to go a bit more. I think it just wants down a bit more. On mast it wants greasing up, doesn't it? I was just hanging on it and it went. I put my weight on it and it went. Do it again. Down. See, that's going down pretty easy now. Yep, whoa. Oh no, a bit more. There's some stops at back here that it sits into too. Yeah, that's it now. Yeah. So, unfolds and folds. So we just need some greasing up on that. Electric's finishing off. and that is our new spray. We need some new, see how that's tie wrapped on there. We need some new of them plastic clamp things, new one in there, and there's a few more at boom that want replacing, and nozzles want straighten up because some are pointing forward, some are back, they're not all straight down. So, pretty happy with how that's gone then. Put your mind to it, you can do out, and we've made a sprayer from came off an Agribuggy Stealth I think, and now it's on an Agribuggy 4D. So, let it fit. Morning, back, just having a look at electrics account sprayer. So the wire that we've been given has only got, let's get them out there, that many wires to go into the plug, whereas the sprayer side has got 16 and that one's only got, I think it was 7. But I don't know what does what, so I need to get him out to that, the guy that does it. And then my next job today is the sight glass for the height has broke off there, so I need to work out how to get in the tank and undo that and get a new plastic fitting for that, and a new tube really, and maybe a new decal on there for the measurements of it, because they're a bit knackered. So that's fun. So looked at that fitting in the sprayer, and I can't fit inside the sprayer. I need to get inside the sprayer to undo it from the inside. So I'm going to wait for Ellie to get back, see if she can fit in, and if not, I'm going to ask Caitlin if she can fit in. Try and do that and just gradually get to smaller and smaller people who can fit in. Get that undone, and then we can get a new part for that and get that in. So what I'm going to do is I'm heading down the field with a digger. Down here we've got that mound that we store stuff on, but I'm going to make an entrance onto that from the track so we can tidy some more of the stuff out of the yard that don't necessarily need to be in the yard. Down here some pallets of like old bricks and stuff like that can all come down here, and we can get out of the yard, give us a bit more room for trailer to go and stuff, so we can get to all the hay, and it'll just tidy it up a lot better and make it easy for when we're putting the new shed up and getting them concrete panels in. So that's the plan now. That's the hill, this is the gap, so I'm going to take out them small hawthorns, I'm going to transplant them to down there at the end of the hedge to make this hedge longer, and then we'll get an entrance in here. I'm going to smooth it out, make it a nice ramp up onto that hill and level it out ready for the pallets to go on. So that's the plan. Chainsaw down, tidy either side up, because we're going to put a gate in there, and now I'm going to get these edges. Well, I'm going to go up there first, dig some holes. My dad's going to come down with Manitou and we're going to put them hedges that I've took out in the bucket, and I'll take them up there, plant them up there, and then we can start moving some stuff down here, I think, because like I said, I'm pretty stuck with sprayer, so unless there's anything my dad wants to get done, we might as well make a start on this and get some more room up there for the concrete panels. So putting these edge plants back in now. Dad's I've just dug a little hole with digger. I'm going to drop the soil back in now. I had to do it with one hand. Up there, so I can do it with both hands. Talk to you of what we're doing. A bit bigger hole. soil in? Something else we've got going on today. Got scaffolders in, putting up this because we're having this roof all redone on here to stop also getting wet. So they're on with that. They've just headed off to get some more bits to finish it off because they couldn't fit it all on van. And me and Dad are going to head down to Mendo's and get the elbow joints for the sight glass on the spray, and then that's all done. And we've just spoke to Dave, who got the sprayer off, and he's going to, either him or one of the lads are going to come out and gives a clue with the electrics and gives a hand with that. So that's good news. We'll head down to Mendo's. Well, after the diesels come, we're just waiting for that. So this is the area that I'm trying to clear. So there's all these pallets to go down, bits of all sorts, these stone, everything like that. And then the trailer can go there with the Eiffel Williams trailer as well, and we'll get more room back in the yard. So I'm always shifting it all. I've just took the first pallet down, moved some other bits around, and it's going to take a while, so I'll not bore you with this. Managed to get inside spray tank. I've just got that nut off. Dad's going to pull that off, push new one through, and I'll tighten it back up. You what? What? It's wrong size spanner, this. So that fitting's back on. There's one to put back on top, and then should be good to fill. So I'll show you from outside what we've done. We've got the fitting on top here. That's what used to be, no, that's the new one, sorry, and then the one that used to be up there is now there. Let's just thread it on from the inside, and then that pipe's a bit knackered, so we're just going to cut that and get the heat gun on it and push it on there, and then she's good to go. Just gonna, before we finish today, fire sprayer up and test that the pump works, set PTO going. So see if it starts first. Running. She covered my dad in smoke, so I'm gonna, this little dial here sets PTO going. So I'm gonna set it going now. Just turn it really slowly. Must be going. You give a little nod. PTO's spinning. Spinning at 180 there. Just thought it'd be alright. This is not telling me to stop. Some more good news. Pump works, hydraulics work, it's watertight. Back this morning, persisting it down. I'm going to get up and take this roof off. Turns out we're not. Apparently don't work in rain. So try that again tomorrow. When I got out yesterday, I did break the lid because it was a bit tight, and the little bolt things are just need getting out to put new ones in, so they're all rusted up to get the lid back on. a few of the bits of metal dropped into the tank when we were messing with that lid, so Dad's just fishing them out with a magnet on a bit of string. It's like that river fishing. So now the tank's watertight. One more pipe to go on, which is the pressure pipe, which runs up the back here, look. It's that one there, and that needs connecting back up. So it goes to this pressure gauge up here, the big one there, and that is your spray pressure then. So I'm going to get underneath, cut it off, get the heat gun on it a bit, get it connected up, Jubilee clips on, then that's connected, and then I think I'll pull it out, and I think I said before that the spray that it came off was wrote off, but it's because its engine sort of blew up, and it's obviously had quite an issue because it's been smoking quite a lot. So all this black on here is from the exhaust of the other sprayer, so it'll all wash off that. So I'm going to give it a TFI, get all that off, and then the bits that I welded, that way I've had the earth on there, and then these bits can all get touched up with a bit of paint, and get the blobber off as well, I think, and we're good to go other than electrics. And then we'll be back on the roof tomorrow, or starting on the roof tomorrow, because the weather is nice now and it's forecast that for all week. So yeah, that's next job. What's that all about? I don't like that smell. What did I text you? Without tape? So what we're going to do now is get a bag, wrap it around these electronics and tie wrap it up tight so no water can get into there. I'm going to pull it outside, pressure wash the inside of the tank and let it all run out of the bottom, put some antifreeze in it, and then set the pump going so we get some pump through to the some antifreeze through to the pump, and then I'll just give it a quick pressure wash off, get all that black off, all that mud off, get it looking like new, ready for when they come to have a look at the electronics for us. That is, you just sit underneath, I'll just put that pressure pipe on, so that should read now. When the pump's running, there's some liquid in it, that should read onto that big dial up front there. And we've got a lot of panels to put back on, and then we'll be able to tie wrap up all the wires after, and all the hydraulics so they're all together and tidy, because we have cut a lot of tie wraps off. So it's just them electronics that I'm a bit baffled at, but they said they'll come out anyway and give us a hand, because I just don't know where they go. There's so many. I'm going to the switch box and then the control box on the dashboard, which I've shown you in the spray before. So there's that control box and the switch box, and in the back of the dash. So yeah, a lot to go through. And then last thing will be, we've got a 7-pin plug here, and we'll run some tail lights back here and stick them on up there somewhere, I think, just to indicators and tail lights, because it's got no on at the minute, the ones that are on don't work. So then we're covered for going out road, because we do a few sports fields with it as well. Then induction hopper can go back on down there where it should be when we finish down there. Just took it off so it's easy to get to all this where it all plugs in. But yeah, enjoying doing it, it's going well. And then just a bit of tinkering on the boom when all that's done. First to make sure all nozzles are facing the same as I said before, and then just straightening it all, make sure it's perfect, and then we'll get an STS test done on it so she's good to go. And yeah, really happy with it. It looks loads better than the old one. The booms work out pretty much bang on the front of where the guard is there, so it's all within itself now, whereas the old booms used to stick out miles behind, and now it's all sort of compact and in the same footprint. So yeah, really happy with it. Looks well. Get a wash off and it'll look even better then. So give it all clean off. Taking the bobber thing off, it was there, so let's give us more room at that back side. And then cleaned inside there too. And we're just going to drop a bit of antifreeze in and run pump up so it sucks it through there. Forecast a bit of frost tonight and needs it in anyway. And then when electrics are done, we'll put antifreeze through boom and everything then, and it'll be proper winter ready. But as it stands at the minute, all nozzles are off it, and we've drained the water out of the booms, so there's nothing in there. It'll just need repressurising and bleeding and everything when it comes to all electrics being done. So that's planned now. That's enough in there for the pump to suck it up, I think. I'll just get Dad to set it going. Antifreeze in now. Oh, it's not going to start again. We're not running antifreeze for it. Back this morning, it's a nice crisp frosty morning out there, so we're going to get back up on that roof. We're going to make a start on that, and when it's warmed up a bit, pull the sprayer out and just run it through to get the antifreeze in. Battery's been on charge all night. I've just come in here to get my gloves. I'm going to get on that roof and whip some tiles off. This is the roof before, all wobbly, and now the tiles have slipped down. I'm going to whip them all off now and then go start them again. Back to trying to run the sprayer, charged it overnight. PTO's spinning now, you can just see it moving. Pump's running nice and quiet. I've just been moving that antifreeze into the pump and making sure it's all safe for when it's colder. So all we're doing is spinning pump. It's in spray mode, so it will literally just turn the pump, antifreeze in the tank, and it'll be spinning it around, sending it back into the tank, and filling the lines with antifreeze rather than water. So we've got halfway today. We've got all them tiles off, membrane on, lats on. We've put lats that way, and then membrane on top so we get air between, and then lats that way for the tiles to sit back on. And then in the morning, we're going to whip all them tiles off, do the same again that side, and then it'll be watertight for the weekend. And then next week, tiles back on and ridging to do, and some air vents to put in the top of it as well to let air out so don't get all condensation. You can see better on here now where my dad is up there. All them tiles have slipped down, there's a gap between them, and that's because the old lats have rotten. That board there has dropped down, so we've got all the tiles to get off it, all to lift back up, and then new lats on like what we've done here. And should get this half done to that level today, and then we'll be able to next week get tiles back. So you can see properly now how the old lats have all got knackered and they've all slipped down and come undone. So that's why all the tiles have slipped down, and that board slipped as well under weight of them all. So what we're doing is taking all them old lats off and doing that. You see it properly now, tiles are off up to there, but because that's happened it's let a bit of water through, like up there, there's a bit of damp there, but that sheet has got like a air gap under it because of them boards, so hopefully it'll dry out when we get that on. And it'll be like new then, and they'll all be straight again and last another, whatever that's been, up another 80 years or something. Us getting that roof finished. We got everything done with the sheeting and the lats on, and this video is getting pretty long now, and we're not doing it, well, they're doing a bit of tiling tomorrow, which is Saturday, and I'm out on another job and I'm working Sunday then, and then we're back onto the tiling Monday, which I'll do in another video because like I say, this one's really long. So I hope you've enjoyed it, a bit longer than usual, and watch out for the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe.